On Monday, November 25th, early in the afternoon, when the franchises were scrambling over each other to get hold of the pace pack that was on offer early on in the IPL auction's second day's proceedings, the heavens opened up in Jeddah. The port city saw a thunderstorm lashing the whole city for more than an hour, and in so many ways it was symbolic that while it was raining cats and dogs outside, the Al Abadi Johar Arena saw uh, the rain dance or the money dance being witnessed for the first time in Saudi Arabia. Uh, by now, I'm sure you know that over 2 days, 639.15 crore were splurged over signing 182 players. That means 22 slots were remaining, but the franchises, almost all of them, ran out of money, and some of them had actually filled up their whole slots. So, at the end of the 18th player auction, while you are busy trying to figure out which is your new favorite team because your favorite player has moved from your previous favorite team to a new team, I am going to give you why this auction should be remembered or significant for the days to come. First and foremost, obviously, the reintroduction of RTM in a new avatar was a big talking point in the lead up to the auction, and its impact was felt. Yes, eventually 8 RTMs were successfully used, but the escalated bid that was actually introduced, it did have a huge impact, not just for Rishabh Pant, not just for Arshdeep Singh, but imagine on the second day, our Sai Kishore benefiting big time from the new RTM rule. Take for example, Sai Kishore's last bid was rupees 2 crore, the last successful bid. Gujarat Titans raised the RTM card. The franchise escalated from 2 crore to 6 crore. That's 3 times. That's 400% rise. Okay. In an auction when the purses had been shrinking with every passing hour on the first day itself, because almost all the franchises had to go big in order to get their starting 11 in place, domestic players and the newly capped international players like Sai Kishore. Mind you, Sai Kishore made his debut during the Asian Games. So that's how he became a capped player. He is still on the fringes when it comes to India's squad, but for him to benefit such a big deal in almost thrice the last highest bid for him, and for Gujarat Titans to match it, that meant that his worth for a change also reflected in his value. That is one of the biggest points of the RTM rules positive. The fallout was as KKR Managing Director cum CEO Venky Mysore said that he wants the old rule to be as it is. Otherwise, the price does escalate, sometimes in an undue manner. It's like how Punjab Kings had to let go of Jitesh Sharma because the RTM escalated bid went from 7 to 11. Jitesh Sharma benefited. Punjab Kings could not retain him because of the compulsions of the IPL auction purse. That's one point. Number 2 point is the significant or surprising unsold players list. I am not referring to the David Warners or Steven Smiths or James Andersons. None of them were really in contention. All of them had taken a chance that just in case someone goes for me as a backup option, I'll benefit and I can interact with the younger players. So that's not surprising. What is surprising to a lot of extent is Shardul Thakur, Mayank Agarwal, Prithvi Shaw going unsold. All three of them remained unsold for a variety of reasons. Shardul Thakur primarily because of his high base price and the franchises having had to splurge big on key signings. Once the auction purse went from 90 crore to 120 crore this time around, as in 90 crore for the last full auction, the average signing price was bound to escalate, and that's why someone like Shardul Thakur, who came up for bidding on day 2 and had a base price of 2 crore, franchises preferred to delay signing him, and by the time anyone could have thought about going for him at base price, it was too late because hardly anyone had any money left in their kitty for him. So Shardul Thakur is a big surprise. It was primarily because of the auction dynamics and high base price and the timing that he was up for bidding on the second day. Mayank Agarwal, because yes, he was leading an IPL team not too long ago, but Mayank Agarwal in his long IPL career of well over a decade has had just one standout season. So the fact that despite being a senior India player, he hasn't been as consistent as a senior India player is expected to be went against him. And the third case of Prithvi Shaw sadly boils down more to off the field reasons, be it discipline, be it fitness. And once the word seems to have spread around the IPL circles, not too many were willing to take a risk on Prithvi Shaw. The fact that he was recently dropped from Mumbai's Ranji Trophy squad also must have contributed to it. So these three were actually very surprising unsold players. Devdutt Padikkal was also in danger of being in the same bracket, but he was fortunate. The other significant point for me about the auction was the timing of the auction resulted in not in the lesser known domestic players being deprived of ending up being crorepati's. Not too many actually were lucky to have an 8-digit bid for them, which is usually one of the key features of an IPL auction. But that wasn't going to be the case since the franchises preferred to take a punt on tried and tested players rather than going big or going all out on untested or untried talent. Number 4, as always, we saw records being shattered in terms of individual auction signing price. We saw what Rishabh Pant went for, we saw what Shreyas Iyer went for, and that in a way justified the stand that both the players had taken at the time of IPL retention, that they were worth much more than the designated auction purse of rupees 18 crore for the top buy. And the fact that both of them got almost 50% more than the 18 crore cap actually signifies that in the years to come, the top retentions, I'm strictly referring to what is officially announced and is on paper. The figures of Rohit Sharma's and Virat Kohli's will also have to be looked at. Add Jasprit Bumrah to the same bracket, obviously, will also have to be revised in due course in some form or the other, or for that matter officially also. So that for me is the talking point. I am sure all of you must have also, besides supporting your new favorite team, you must have also gotten busy in figuring out your starting 11 for each of the 10 teams, you can tell us in comment section, and we will come back to you with more content, not just about IPL auction or the cricket world, but uh, beyond it, in all over the world of sport. So that's it from me, from Jeddah. You keep tuning into our website for everything that has to do with sport and beyond. Thanks a lot.